you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Alright guys, it's Sunday, June 28th, 3:20 in the afternoon. I just stopped by a little while ago just playing with the welder. And I shocked myself. I could even get the wire to go in. I couldn't believe it. Really never touched one before and couldn't find any good videos on how to do it. But I think I figured it out. I even played around with a little bit of welding. Yeah, it sucks. But it's okay. I have two pieces of metal stuck together. That's what I'm trying to do. And yeah, this is just the opener. It's a Bondo thing. I started grinding, it's full of Bondo. So I'm glad I cut them up. Anyhow guys, I'm pretty excited about that. I think I may be able to do something. So nothing else I can spot weld it all in. I can't run a weld, that's for damn sure. And I got to get a good helmet. I was just using El Cheapo that I bought years ago. It's not worth a damn. So I'm going to end up getting a better helmet now that I can see that I can learn to weld. Let's put it that way. Not a master yet, but one day. Probably not. But anyhow, I can weld metal together. Alright, see y'all Tuesday. Alright guys, it's Thursday, July the 2nd, about 12:45 in the afternoon. That's right. I let it get about 93 degrees before I decided to come out here.
Man, it is hot today. Whoa, it's hot out here, man. It is hot today. You know it's hot out.
I'm gonna get busy on the bug. But first, my wife left Monday to go to Naples, visit grandbaby. It's about 10-12 hour drive from here. That meant I left that same day. I went to Harbor Freight and got some stuff. She'll never know. Let me show you what I got. First thing I got is a new shop chair. No, not this one. This is my old Harbor Freight. And it's been a good chair. I've had it for many years, but it is finally just falling apart. It's getting saggy here. Braces keep coming loose. Moved up to an Icon. Don't really know anything about this one, but it looked alright. It was about $65, I think. Holds up to 350 pounds, so that should handle me. Let me get it unboxed and let's see what we got. Oh, look at the little baby. The baby grows up. I'm excited. I even got a little toolbox in here. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there. It's got a little rack under the bottom. What I like, it is a little bit taller. So, not quite so hard to get up and down from. Yeah, I'm old, guys. I'm 62. Come on. Still feel pretty good, though. All right. I'll show you the next thing I bought. All right, from Harbor Freight. I got the auto darkening welding helmet. I've never heard of this, guys. That was my big bitch trying to look through the other helmet. I couldn't see nothing to get anything down, and it was a cheap helmet, so you couldn't just flip it down like you could with the the nicer helmets. This is not a nicer helmet. This is like a $35 helmet. Unless I go blind, it fits really well. Here it is out of the box. It's solar powered, so you don't have to charge it. It does have a battery in there. And everything seems to fit fine. You know, it's plastic. Again, I know you professional welders are going, oh my God. Guys, after I finish this bug, I probably won't weld for another 2 or 3 years, you know? Yeah, I'm happy with that. If it works, if I go blind, be pissed.
You knew the power of the dark side. I am the father.
I found this. You know how they get you at the checkout line? This is a light. $4 and something. Woo, bright. Hopefully it'll hold up a little bit. But the beauty is it's magnetic, so it'll stick. I'm thinking on the roof of the bug. It might give us a little more light back there. If I like it, I'm gonna go get a couple more. Just not curious. I guess I'm just curious of how long the batteries will last. I don't know. If I have to replace them every week, then yeah, it's not worth it. We'll find out. Let's see if the little light adds anything to it. Yeah, it does. See how it holds up. There's only one setting on it, bright. I did forget to record. I just sprayed everything down with Rust-Oleum that I'm gonna be covering. So I hope that'll keep any more rust down for a while, at least as long as I have the bug. Sprayed it a little too thick, and now I've got to wait for it to dry. That might take a while, guys. I think I'm gonna get some stuff together to be putting this pan in. And I did, by the way, vacuum first. Really, there was no need to show you all that. But yeah, my plan is put the pan back in, put a couple of screws in it to hold it in place, and then I'm going to regrind all the edges because I'm sure I put some paint where it doesn't need to be. We'll get it ready to start welding. See if I have any luck at all with this. Remember, guys, I'm just learning. I don't really know on welding. I'm looking forward to it though. Alright, talk to y'all in a bit. I'm waiting on the paint to dry. I figured out to charge the battery up on the Jeep. It's been sitting out here for almost a month now without running, so I know it's going to need a good charge. I think I'll head inside and start editing in this movie while I'm waiting on paint to dry. It's kind of boring. Alright, get back to you. Alright guys, I've been a little busy since I last saw y'all, and cutting a few little panels like this one. I had that little rust right here. Let me cut this back. Running low on metal. I'm having to reuse whatever I cut off here. This piece here, I didn't actually see this hole. There's a hole there I'm gonna cut out. I'm gonna shave this back some. Kinda gotta sit at an angle to fit the wall here. Main problem I'm having now is I gotta cut out back up here and back here just the fiberglass that's been on here. And let me get to cutting on that. Alright guys, this is kind of what I'm going with. It's almost moved out of the way. It's not as pretty as I'd like, mainly because I didn't know these holes existed and I don't have the metal for it. Should have bought the whole pan, but I didn't know. Anyhow, we're going to live with it. We got to paint the front area now. And then we'll be doing some waiting again. Need to go check on the Jeep anyhow. See if we're about charged full by now. Alright, get back to you. Alright guys, I had to paint the other side now, so I'm waiting on paint to dry again. I promise you I'm going to get faster at this, guys. I'm not thinking ahead enough. I'm going to call it quits for right now and wait on paint to dry. I'll get back to you. Just as a side note, the Jeep did make it back into the shop, so I'm proud of that. It was hot out there in that sun, man. Woo! Feels better in the shop than it does out there. Yeah, the old girl's still looking good. I need to get a sticker for the window. Problem child. This Jeep is always a problem. I don't know why it's my favorite, but it's always got issues. More into that later. Alright guys, it's Friday, July the 3rd. 10:50 in the morning. Got a new grinding wheel and some self-tapping screws. Let's get going on the bug. Alright guys, I bought some self-tapping screws. I don't know if they'll go through this metal or not. We'll see. And I get to try out my new tool. Do like the battery powered stuff. It's just so much easier, convenient, running cords. Yeah, let's see what happens. Alright guys, we got that in. I'm going to shave this corner off a little bit. It's kind of hard to get this fiberglass out here. Hard to get a grinder in with this roll bar here. I don't really need it, so I'm going to get my cutting wheel out. Don't think I want to grab that. Pretty sure it's going to be hot. But I'll try.
I'm not a smart man.
Alright, let me get the grinder out and try to clean this up a little bit around the edges so I'll have something to weld to, and we'll give this a try.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, epic fail. It appears I am not a professional welder. I gave it a few shots. Was kind of scared putting my camera up that close to it, so I didn't film it. I'll do better next time. It was a total failure. Basically did a lot more burning than I did welding. We're going to go back to YouTube University. I got some more studying to do. And I think I jumped in here too quick. I need to practice some more, so I'm gonna wrap this video up, and I'm gonna get back to learning to be a master welder. Probably not. I'll talk to y'all next Tuesday, 9 o'clock, and I'll let you know what I think I was doing wrong that was causing all the issues. Not sure yet, but I will let you know what I find out. Talk to you guys later.